Hi team, Simon here, co-founder of Hayylo. Today I'm going to do a quick walkthrough of the Hayylo product so you can get a feel for all of the features and functions and some of the value. Today I'm going to show you the experience of a client, but this could be the same experience for a family member as well. And then I'm going to switch to the back office web portal that allows the admin teams, schedulers, and customer service teams to respond to the inquiries made through the demonstration. As you can see on my phone, these are the channels: telephone, email, SMS, and of course the app. It's all about offering ways that clients and families prefer to communicate with the care provider. And all of these channels are connected to Hayylo's Actions dashboard, which is our ticketing system. Today, we're going to take a quick look at each of them. Again, noting that for the experience today, I'm a client engaging with the care provider. So let's first make a phone call into Hayylo. And phone calls are one of the most utilized channels of communication across the sector.
For information about your upcoming service, please press 1. To request a call back from one of our team, please press 2. Or for anything else, press 3. Okay, great. Let me arrange that for you now.
Okay, so Hayylo is equipped with a phone number that speaks directly to the clients. So as you could hear then, it's informing them about their visits. They can request callbacks and do other actions that are important about them. They can even get information sent to their phone via SMS. Now, I won't go through the full experience today, but this here can be configured to the provider's needs, and it sends the calls to the right team automatically. The key benefit here is that the focus is to make it easy for clients to self-serve key information regardless of their use of mobile apps. Next is emails. We provide each provider with an email address, so they're able to receive and send emails from the Hayylo Actions ticketing system. Hi there, can someone please get in contact as I would like to arrange some new services? And then SMS. SMS is one of the most common forms of communication in care services today, reaching an average of 70% of clients. With Hayylo, clients and families can simply text the back office teams, with a single easy to use phone number. Hi, can someone please give me a call back today as I would like to talk to someone about my care plan? With Hayylo, clients and families can simply text your team, and it's a single phone number that we provide, so they can text the back office teams and they can have one-to-one communications with them as well. And again, just like the other channels, every one of these is tracked and is centralized, which I'll show you shortly. Here as well, we see around about an 80% acceptance of automation and self-service across the sector at the moment. So it's a great channel that's growing. And now for the app, I'm just going to log out of the app before I go through it. So let's log in. It's a simple and secure login process using SMS. This is like a two-factor authentication and makes it very simple for people to be able to access the system. So this unique code eliminates the need for passwords, for email-based logins, and it just makes it very easy for people to log into the system. Okay, so as we log into the app, as we noted before, I'm a client today, but not all clients only manage their own services. Some clients will manage services on behalf of another client, or maybe at times a family member will actually manage services on behalf of their loved ones. So within Hayylo, you can see at the top of the menu on the left-hand side that I'm Lucy client. If I wanted to, and I'm connected to somebody else, I can actually switch the account to George, who's her husband, and I can come in and make a request on his behalf. So as I come in to try and reschedule this, it's actually telling me that that service is for today. So it's within what we call a short notice cancellation, which means they would still be charged for that service. So we can configure rules inside of the cancellation flow to help the care provider triage and understand exactly what the request might be. So for this, we'll go back and we'll try another one. You can also see here all of the details about that support worker. This helps reduce a little bit of anxiety from people who may not have had that person visit their home before. With a click of a button, I can provide a request to the team to update to this time. Again, it's not updating the scheduling system. It is really just providing that request. And as we go here, back to the schedule, we'd actually see that that is change pending flagged for you as well. But let's switch back to Lucy's account. As we showed you in George's area, this schedule is integrated with the system of records, so the CMS or scheduling platforms. We have multiple integrations across the sector currently, and schedules are filtered and visible in Hayylo, only showing client-facing visits. Clients can easily view relevant services, see who's coming and when, and make requests without needing to call. So as another example, like I just did before, you can open the visits and see the details. I can select my preferred time, and it's sent directly to the right team. Let's keep moving. Feedback. Requests and feedback, we're able to configure these to be absolutely anything. They could be a single menu structure or a sub-menu structure with secondary options. So let's send some feedback in. Again, this is routed to the correct team internally. Because of Hayylo's auto routing, it can skip your service team and be auto routed to that specific team. So because this is feedback, we can set up a routing group in the Hayylo Actions dashboard that allows for us to send this to the quality and complaints team. And just like the other channels, it's all tracked for auditing processes in the dashboard. Hi there, I just want to let you know I don't like my new cleaner. Can I please request a new one? Their name is Sarah. Within the app, as a client or a family member, I'm able to access my profile. Within my profile, I can update my About Me and also access any documentation that matters to myself. Care statements, care plans, budgets, care agreements, pricing, anything that's relevant, these can be brought in through their integrations, the API, or manually as well. Inside of offers, Hayylo has a segmentation engine, so we're able to segment all of the customer data. And so, for example, if a provider had extra services across a certain region, they could say, show me everyone within that region and offer them a program like home maintenance services. Here, I can read a little bit about that program and I can book my interest in it. That's again sent to the correct team. In the same way, we use the segmentation engine to broadcast SMS campaigns that might be about yearly surveys or weather warnings. Now, all of this comes together in an activity feed. The activity feed is a place where users can see all of the care updates and news from your team, keeping them informed. It's where everything comes together on Hayylo. As you can see, Tanya, a worker here, has posted an update to Lucy's health team, which includes her family and all the support workers. Sarah, the family member of Lucy, has posted something to that same team, letting them know about an update of what's happening. Sarah, the family can share programs and things that people have booked into, but also the back office team can provide contextual care updates after they've spoken to a client or closed off a case or ticket in Hayylo. This is a great way to continue to track audit trails, but also keep everyone informed about things that matter to them. As an example, they could be a weather warning that's happening in their location or area. You can post to groups, you can post to individuals, or you can post to, as a broader company, to everybody as well. Here we can see someone posting to a peer support group. Here, Lucy is sharing a social update with her friends at a care facility. All different kinds of social and task or activity-based updates here on the social feed. Okay, so they're the main areas within the app. There's obviously some other things around settings, and notifications and external links. We're also able to send or add external URLs that can extend out to other platforms or web pages that might be relevant to that client. Okay, now let's switch over and look at the experience for the back office team. This is the Actions dashboard. It's a centralized place where all of the communications come together easily, allowing your teams to see what's important to them. Whether your teams are, or whether the teams, sorry, the provider teams are centralized or not, it's an intelligent space that gets the right information to the right teams automatically. So as you can see here, these are all the requests we placed earlier. Let's go through a few of the examples. So here we can look at that message that was sent by Lucy. And within a ticket, I'm able to change the client name if this message was from somebody else or to do with George as an example. I could change the ticket type. So if I find out that this is a callback, I can actually change the ticket type to a callback request. I'm able to move the status depending on configuration, but I could move this to in progress, which means I'm now working on it. I can change the due date. I can even assign it to another team. For this example, I'm going to assign it to myself. I could attach a document and I can prioritize. If there is a secondary task for another team member, I'm also able to add a secondary task which links to the task ID at the top here. So as I click on that there, I can provide a note for the team to action something associated to this task. But let's move back to my parent task. You can see all of my activity has now been updated inside of this task. If I wanted to have the conversation with Lucy directly, I can see what channel of communication she's on, and I can send her a message. That's now sent to Lucy, and we can have a SMS conversation directly with her. For the internal teams, you can see the auto routing that's happened. So the change of service here that's come through from Lucy has been sent directly to the scheduling team, whilst the feedback has been sent directly to the quality and care team. I can also see what department, communication preference, or funding source they might have based off our custom fields, which can be set up for any provider based off the data they have in their CMS or other fields across the platform. That can then be used across the campaigns engine to drive the SMS and activities and offers campaigns. So I could come into here, I could create filters, and I could send either an offer or a SMS to those specific clients. But I won't go through that full flow today. In the same way, then everything is wrapped up into Insights. And Insights is our reporting dashboard. The reporting dashboard allows you to be able to see how the teams are operating, how efficient the service is that you're providing, how many actions have been closed, how long it took you to close them, and what type of categories they came in and who's been handling them. This is a great way for the management teams to stay on top of everything that's happening across the platform. Now, you can also access other areas like the client container, which will give you a client view, and also worker view and some of the administration areas, which I'm not going to touch on as much today, but obviously in settings, we have the ability to add users, add groups for the social feed, also add routing groups for the actions dashboard. And also be able to directly within the client's folder look at who the contacts are associated to that person. You can see George there and Sarah, and also any kind of those documentation that you may have seen, who's in the health team, those kind of elements, or even just the actions that are open for that specific client. The reason I wanted to show you this at the end is we also have a worker app experience. And so I'm just going to find the phone number here. And I'm going to go back and show you just an extension of what Hayylo can be utilized for. I'll just add my phone number in. So what I'm going to walk through now is a support worker app experience. It's not something that we utilize as much as some of the other platforms, some of the other features that we have. Sorry, why I find this number. But I thought it'd be a good way just to finish off to show you that for a support worker out into the field, they can use the Hayylo app to request things on behalf of that client. So just a very quick walkthrough to end. You can see here, this is a schedule with all of my clients. So as a support worker, I can see all of these. So if I go into Lucy, I can see some details. I can provide her directions or even call the office. But if I wanted to help do things on her behalf, I can actually see all of her contacts. I can go into her schedule and request something like we did before. You can see the change pendings there. I could even view her documents, but obviously no documents have been shared with this specific worker. And I'm able to provide updates to her health team as well. So I just wanted to show you that very quickly today as an added extra that we provide to the providers as an option for their support workers. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this very brief overview of the Hayylo product, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you all soon. Thank you.